class, we're going to diagram this sentence right now. The sentence is enjambed, so it will be the enjambment will end on the line 4 here. So this is 4 lines as they would be in 4 lines of poetry. So let's read that and then we'll break it down. Thus Gilgamesh and Enkidu went together to the marketplace to notify the elders of Uruk, who were meeting in their Senate, period, over here. All right, so what we're going to see is a couple things. Now, the pink I laid out for you as prepositional phrases. Prepositions are words like to, of, in, at, with, from, under, over, through, so forth. These are words that add detail to nouns. So what came before each of the prepositions were nouns or pronouns in some way. And then in this case, we have we're meeting where or when or in. Okay, so we have a lot of things that prepositions can add meaning to. One thing we need to look at is that you don't need preposition and phrases. So thus Gilgamesh and Enkidu went together to notify the elders who were meeting, period. So essentially, prepositional phrases are just the detail that specify directly about the word that comes right in front of it. In this case, together would be that kind of pronoun, right? Or subject complement, which means it's after a verb. And then of refers to elders and where are they from? Uruk. And in refers to where the meeting was happening in their Senate. So we're just adding essentially detail with prepositions, and they're basically the words that show relationship. And so let's just break that down a little bit more. Here's one word, here's another word. In order to show how marketplace and together are related, there's this prepositional word to. The is the adjective that describes the marketplace. So to the marketplace would be a prepositional phrase, because prepositional phrases begin with a preposition and end with a noun or pronoun all the time. So you would essentially have 2 words at minimum for a prepositional phrase. Sometimes you can have back-to-back prepositional phrases, so you need to watch out for that too. So it could say to the marketplace of Uruk and their Senate, and that could be a very detailed out sentence. So when we look at sentences, these prepositional phrases add meaning. Now I'm going to start breaking down the sentence. So I want you to write out kind of the thing we did in class, the diagram, so you can start seeing how this sentence, this 4-line sentence of a poem plays out. So I'm going to throw my Post-its over here for a second. All right, so we're going to grab our sentence line right now. I'm going to delete that. Grab your pen, everyone, and let's get a sentence line. So our sentence line shows that there's 2 parts to a sentence. There's a subject side and a predicate side. The green subjects are always going to be nouns, so the green are our subjects in this case. These words fall off our subjects. So thus is a subordinating conjunction, so that's going to stay here. And is a coordinating conjunction. So they're kind of like combining words or transition words. Gilgamesh and Enkidu are our subjects. So I'm going to make these words fall off our 2 subjects. So these words go on the subject side of the line. Now here's our verb. This is our main predicate of the sentence. It's in past tense and it's action. So it's saying these 2 people are going somewhere in past tense. So they went. How did they go? Together. So together falls off went. So we're just going to draw another line there. Right? So they went together. Beautiful. How did they go together? Where did they go together is the next question. what detail does the to go with? So to in prepositional phrases, as I said before, fall off the word they modify. So I'm going to say together to the marketplace. All right, so we're going to grab marketplace over here, make it a little smaller so you can see. So they're together marketplace and they're going to. So again, to describes how the together is happening or why that's happening. And then we have the adjective the to describe marketplace. So marketplace goes under. We got it so far? All right, so marketplace is described by the word to. So to goes with, the. So the goes with the marketplace. Got it? All right. All right, so we go to the marketplace. My lines are a little messy, but it will do. Just fix it for you guys. So to what? Marketplace. What kind of marketplace? The marketplace. All right, so that's what we got so far. So that's the first part of the sentence. With me on that? All right, so that's our first. Now you can write this out much better than I. So now we have all these other words, and all these other words come off of that verb side of the sentence. So went, why did they go? To notify. So that is another piece of information that goes with the went. Now we can even skip together to the marketplace if we wanted to. So Gilgamesh and Enkidu went to notify the elders. So that works too. So notify, to notify is an infinitive verb because it starts with the word to and it's not in a tense. So when the notification started, stopped, or whatnot, we don't know. So elders is our next word that we're going to put on our line because those are the people being notified. All right. So we're going to put notified there. And then off of notified, we're going to put elders. And then what comes off of the elders, everyone? The adjective that describes them. In this case, it's the elders, which is also an article, but it could be used as an adjective that goes right next to modifies a noun or pronoun. So we got, let's move it again. Thus, Gilgamesh and Enkidu went together to the marketplace to notify the elders. All right. Now, where are the elders from? They are from, more information about the elders. They're from Uruk. So, and they're of Uruk. So we're going to add a prepositional phrase here off elders, of, and then we can put Uruk here. So that line's supposed to be diagonal, but since kind of playing around with the Jamboard, you need to kind of imagine it that way. Okay, little angle, more angles. All right, so right away we see again that there's two details that are modifying how the went is happening or why the went is happening. Now, the question is, what happens with this other part of the sentence? And here's where it gets tricky. When you're reading detailed sentences, you tend to have not just phrases. Phrases are a group of words, two or more, but you also have clauses. So this is a clause right here. So clause just means that it has, I'm going to write it out for you. A clause means it has a subject and a predicate. And it's conjugated, it's in a tense, all right? So subject, predicate. Now this is an independent clause. Let's take a minute to look at this dependent clause because this is also a clause here, okay? It says who, and it says we're meeting. So the next thing you know, we start seeing that we have a subject predicate combination here. but it's not the main clause of the sentence. Clause means subject-predicate combination, so don't get tripped up on that word. All right, this is actually modifying the elders. So we can pull out this dotted line here to show that we have another clause that modifies the elders. In this case, it's a dependent clause or subordinating clause, meaning it's not about Gilgamesh or Enkidu, right? It's more about the elders. Therefore, it's dependent on what details are in the sentence. So we're going to add that secondary clause over here. Take those out. Okay, that comes off elders because it's showing it's a dependent clause. Now we have our regular stuff coming off of the were meeting. Who were meeting in their Senate. So whose Senate was it? It wasn't Gilgamesh's or Enkidu's. It was the elders, right? So they were in the Senate, and whose Senate was it? Theirs. So right there we have some more modifiers about the elders meeting place. And there comes off Senate. All right, so diagramming sentences is a really great way to look at how the details are kind of emphasized, especially in lines of enjambed poetry. So this is a dependent clause, and clause just means has a subject and predicate combination. So your subject, who, pronoun, placing elders, right? Describing those elders. And our predicate is were meeting. Were meeting is a helping verb with an action verb. So you got a past tense were, or in the state of being to, and it's past tense. It said it started in the past and the meeting is happening in the present and is ing, continuing. So it's really just when you put two verbs like that together, the linking verb or the to be verb with or helper verb or auxiliary verb, however you want to call it, when you put two words together, one action and one state of being, it specifies time more. So let's recap. I want you to write down the sentence diagram. You can take a picture of it and submit it. And I want you to kind of see that when you look at a sentence, you have to understand what is being modified. All these words here and here focus on the verb, right? And then, because there's obviously more words of how the went is going, and we know that because this line is drawn right between the subjects in the predicate, so right in front of the predicate. And we also know that the elders are really being emphasized here. So they are going to consider Gilgamesh and Enkidu for some reason. Like they're going to be important in this story for some reason because they're talked about and they're in a Senate and they're together and where are they from and what are they doing? They're meeting, and we need to understand that this notifying is going to be an important part of Gilgamesh's and Enkidu's journey. So as long as you recognize that the more detail about something makes something more important in the reading, I think you're good to go with that.